Hey guys, in today's video we take you through Gion Street during the day and night. The next day we head over to Philosopher's Path and walk down the 1,000-year-old path before reaching the inn at Kumono Shrine. Come with us and let's get somewhat lost. Hey everybody, we're back.
Yes, and we are at Gion
In Kyoto, yep. There was a lot of construction going on when we visited, and this was right before that big article came out saying that people weren't allowed to take photos here.
Yeah, so no more photography in the area, only because a lot of the tourists were chasing down the girls who were dressed in the geisha outfits and whatnot.
Yeah.
So because of that, no one can basically take photos or any kind of still photography at this area anymore, at least from the article that we read. So this may or may not be the very last video on YouTube or anywhere that we post this on with Gion in it, basically.
But it was an okay street. Obviously, as you can see, a lot of cars and people walking around. It was really congested during the daytime. We also have some footage coming up of nighttime where you can kind of see the difference between the two. But
yeah, daytime is a lot more crowded. Definitely.
Yeah, and again, a lot of construction going on for some reason, as if it was like an off season or something. Maybe summertime was better, but here it is at nighttime, and you can see there are still a few people and a few cars, but nothing compared to what it was.
Not as bustling as it is during the daytime. It's a lot more low-key during the night. Certain streets, though, there are some streets that are still quite busy, but there are many other streets that are much more low-key.
And we recommend, obviously, still visiting it and checking it out because it was very beautiful.
Definitely pretty. See all those lamps all over in each street there. Very nice, clean streets. Lots of restaurants. This area is basically known for a lot of the restaurants.
Yeah,
here.
we didn't check any of them out this time around, but I think next time we go to Kyoto, we'll do a restaurant in the Gion neighborhood.
District area. Exactly.
And
that
again,
was a bit
more temples, more shrines.
Definitely temples and shrines are where we walk towards in Japan, really. Not sure what that says.
And here we are at Philosopher's Path.
Very beautiful area, might I add, minus the people.
I've been here before, but I wanted to show V it. What was your impression as we walked through?
I like the walk path here, the walkway, super pretty, right where the homes are, really. And then I like that there's a lot of nature right off the river. Again, I wish there was less people, but if there were less people, it would have been it's still a good area to visit for sure, just to see it. You can see all the types of homes in the area and get to see more of the nature side of things.
And when I read up on it originally, when I first went a couple of years ago, it said that it was a path that philosophers took thousands of years ago. So it was kind of neat to rewalk that same path that
true.
Has so much historic value to it.
Yeah, lots of history behind it. True. Yes. And then, as you can see, there's a lot more shops in the area as well, and then a couple of coffee shops that we passed by as well.
And cafes, yeah.
Yep, those are cute.
There was actually a lot of fish in the river this time around too, because last time I was there, I didn't see any, but we did see one or two this round.
Yeah, definitely.
And a doggy.
Yeah, and a random dog.
Yeah.
Last time you took the bike here, right?
I rode an electric bicycle up to the start of the path, but I didn't ride it through the path.
I don't think you're allowed to ride it through the path, right?
Not the walkway path, but the street next to it. You probably could. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cute. Pottery.
Wood carving and
pottery. That would be fun to do as well for the next time. Do something cool like that.
Obviously, nature growing over the city there, which you just find all throughout Kyoto and almost Japan in general. It's really nice to see how the nature overtakes like the normal city.
Yeah. It's not just about like concrete and buildings, high rises and stuff like that. It's not quite that in Kyoto, which is what I love most about Kyoto, is that it's just homes and a lot of nature.
There's one of those fish.
Yeah, a giant one actually.
Yeah. Dinner tonight.
So that is what I like most about Kyoto.
And this part of Kyoto has a lot of old a telephone phone. This area has a lot of old buildings and historic, kind of like mansion-y type houses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they call it machiyas, I think.
Something like
that's
that.
what they call them. More of the traditional homes, like for hundreds of years or whatever, 1900s or whatever.
Could be.
Yeah.
It depends on the home.
Depends on the home, yeah. So there's a lot of those as well out in Kyoto.
And this whole path is butt up right next to a mountainside as well, so you get a lot of pretty trees and valleys to look down onto the city. This was overlooking...
Cemetery?
I don't think, no, it's not a cemetery. I think it's just a normal, like...
Another temple?
Temple area.
Okay.
This part is a little bit creepy because there's a lot of cats.
Oh.
And you can definitely smell the cat poop in this area because there's so many strays.
Yeah.
Last time that I was here by myself, there was a like little baby carriage that was filled with cats in it as well.
Oh my gosh. Too many cats there. I'm not really a fan
But
of
this
cats.
temple is, or shrine or whatever it would be called, is my favorite in that area. It's so beautiful.
It is.
To look at and walk through. I highly suggest. We'll put a link in the description of where this temple's at because it's definitely worth it to check it out.
Super pretty and low key too. I like that. Again, there wasn't too many people in there, which is what I like most about it.
Definitely.
I want to say. Not a fan of crowds, but yeah.
And that's kind of it. I mean, though, this was the end of the path
walk.
right there, and this is just some of the houses as we were walking through. But yeah, if you're in the area, highly recommend checking it out.
Oh, that's a nice home there. I like the outside wood part.
Yeah.
The inside is probably renovated.
And that's it. See you guys next time.